Next, we're going to talk about course detail. So let's jump back over to the website, and I'm currently on the courses page. So if I scroll down, I can see we have a couple of instructor-led courses in here. If there was a bigger list, I would be able to search here. I can adjust my date range to see the ones I'm looking for, and I can also search by teams and instructors here. And don't forget, importantly, you can change the language as well to see courses in the different languages as well. So make sure you're searching in the right language, that you've got your date range or your team or your instructor filtered down to give yourself a smaller list down here, and then you'll see the courses that you're looking for. So the one I want to look at today is this Air Extras course, which Linda's taking. And if I click over here on the right, I can see the different pieces of information, and we've covered some of this already. So I can see my history, I can turn it into a private course, I can cancel it, I can edit it, I can enroll right from here for myself. But I want to get more details because I am the administrator for this. So let's dive into this page. And this is the details page for the course. So I can see all of my information here that I've input into the session. And then here at the top, I can see a search for students, because I might need to enroll some students, or I might want to recommend some students to this course. So let's go ahead and look for Mary Graham. And that's the one I'm looking for. And so now I've found Mary, I can do one of three things. I can recommend a course to that user, I can invite them to a course, or I can enroll them into a course. So if I know that I absolutely need this person to be on this course because they've said they want to, or they have to be on this course for whatever reason, I can just go right ahead and enroll them and they'll be in. The invite a user, this is where, for instance, if you had a private course and you wanted to invite them, you would be able to do that from here. So you'd be able to get them to attend the course. And recommend will just have it appear on their recommended section. So let me go ahead and recommend that course to Mary, one that we think that she might like to take. So that's how I can enroll one student, but hey, I've got a whole list of students here that I want to enroll. So if I click on search for students, then I can then go ahead and type in the names of any user. So and then I can just enroll as many students as I like into this course. Let's go ahead and enroll Mary anyway. And I can just carry on searching, enroll, search, enroll, search, enroll, and these people will be added to my course. So now it'll be interesting to see who's on my course and make some other changes maybe. So let's go ahead and click the roster button up here on the right hand side. Now I can see that I have already got a couple of people on the course. I can see that if I expand this detail here, I can see some information in here, such as the fees and the overrides here. So for instance, if we want to, for this particular user, turn that on, I can do those things here. So this is for a specific user, changing the preset. So this one here is the certificate, so I can turn the certificate on or off for a particular user. This one here is the participation fee, so we can actually turn that on for certain people or off. So whatever the default is, we can override it here if we want. So the no-show fee as well on here as well. So all of those things we can change. And if I want to as well, I can add student notes here as well. So I can say got full marks. So those are things you can put in either before or after the course has taken place. So that is a couple of things you can do here. Now over on the right hand side, there are a lot of different things you can do, and this is specific to this course that we're in right now. So let's quickly go through this list of things that you can do. So you can send an email to the student or students, so you can just select the ones you want over here and then send email. You can resend an email. You can cancel certain students out of this. So if I were to highlight this person here and then press cancel. Do I want to cancel the following student enrollment? Yes, I do. So that person has been removed from my class. What if we want to change the instructor on a course? So I'm going to click on the transfer here. Right now it's Linda Lee, and I think I'm going to take this one on. So I'll change that to my course now, and then I will become the person who is going to be taking this class. We can transfer people from wait lists. So if we have people who are currently waiting on the course, then they will then be waitlisted. And I've accidentally gone back to the main page there. So let me just go back to where I was before, to the details page, and then we'll carry on from where we were just a second ago. So clicking on roster, and then we'll be back where we were. And then we have the ability to transfer people from the wait list. So if I want to allow 2 or 3 extra people to join my class, I can do that. I can send the survey from here for the course. We can activate or deactivate the certificates for the course, depending on what we want to do, whether we want to have certificates available. I can view my survey results from this window here. I can look at the roster as an Excel spreadsheet. So I've got this list of people. If I want to print it out maybe before the class begins, so I know who's going to be there, I can do that from here. I can view all the activity on the course, so all of the people that have joined, all the people that have left. So if we click on the activity button, it should then take us into all of the activity for this course. And as with many of the things on Sabre training, I can download this information into a CSV. So you can see if you thought you saw somebody had enrolled and then they disappeared, you can look on here and say, oh look, they did enroll, but they've withdrawn again. So let's just hit the back button and go back to this screen. Then here we can cancel this entire course. Remember that once you've done it, it is gone. And then over here we can expand and we can collapse all of the things on the left hand side. So if you want to collapse all of the people or expand them all, you can do that right from this window here. So those are all of your actions within a course on Sabre training.